Welcome to our training on the environmental growth chamber. Today we'd like to spend a little time orienting you to the physical equipment that you'll be dealing with. We'll first start with the electrical side. We have our main electrical disconnect. This is to be used only in case of absolute emergency. We prefer nobody to mess with this. It does damage the equipment if it is switched off while the lights and fans and cooling system is running. So please do not throw that switch. We have next to that our breaker box. This controls individual components within the box. And again, this is not to be used to shut off things for access into the box. This is to be used only by those that are authorized and have electrical background. We'd like to focus a little bit on the control panels. This is what you'll be using most of the time to make adjustments to the way that the box runs, make adjustments to your programming, set points, and alarms. At the top of this box, there is a master control power switch. That switch is to be used if you need to enter the box to do something and you need fans or lights or humidification or CO2 control turned off. When that is turned on, like so, you should see a little light on the on. It does take a few minutes for the box to actually start up and to energize and to continue on with its programming. And once it does, you'll hear things start to click. You'll hear the fans start to run, and then it's up and going. So we're going to turn this off for now. In this, you also have an alarm reset, humidify, enable, and then your auxiliary heat, enable. If you're not using either of the auxiliary heat or the humidification, please leave those down. If the box has a critical alarm where things have shut down, you will see an indication with an LED. There's a way to silence this alarm, and so you can use that switch to silence it. So this is kind of your interface to enable things. Down here is the control panel in which we will program the temperature, humidity, CO2, and lighting so that they will run at the schedules that you would like to conduct your experiments. A few other things we'd like to point out here on the outside of the box before we go inside is we do have some ports that are on the sides of the box. These are to assist in allowing things to go in and out of the box if there is a need for something that needs to be outside and to be brought in and out. There's another cap like this on the inside that can be removed. If not needed, just leave those tight. The lower caps on both sides of the door allow for ventilation air to be brought out of the box. Up above, we have a fan that will bring in a small amount of air, and when we're inside the box, we'll explain how to adjust the amount of air that comes in. This fan helps to control humidity if we have experiments that are getting too high in humidity. Opening the damper that's inside and then opening these a little more by twisting them will allow a greater flow of air in and out of the box, and then that will help to keep humidity levels at a lower level. If you're doing a humidification type of study or experiment, there are humidifiers inside that will help to keep the humidity up. Having a little bit of airflow ensures that the fan up here doesn't burn up prematurely. It is designed to run with the damper shut, but it is better if it's able to have at least a little bit of air moving in and out. And that should be it for the outside of the box.